Hey everyone, it's Archie, Jonathan Archie, and today let's delve into the housing market for the month of September so that we can get an idea of what the future holds for you if intending to buy or sell, or you would just like to get an idea of what's going on. I'll be focusing on upstate and downstate New York. And as we start off with the homes for sale, we could see that across the board in September, it stood around 15,699 homes. But that was a decline from the previous year by 15.8%. If we look at the month prior, in August, it was around 15,896 homes. And this is telling us that we are seeing a dip. Now, why is that? It may probably be because we are heading into the fall months where historically we will find that there will be less homes on the market. And that just means that if you are planning to buy a home, that there will be more competition to narrow down on the home of your liking. And as a seller, this may mean that you will have more buyers interested in your property, which may mean that your home will sell quicker and for the price that you would like. Now, as we look at the median sales price for a property, we could see that in the month of September, it stood around $650,000, which over the last year, that was an increase by 6.6%. And so with this increase, we are finding that it's going to require more if you are a buyer to purchase a home. But if you currently own a home, that means that your home is increasing in value in comparison to the homes that are nearby you. Now, if we take a step back into August, we could see that the median sales price was a little higher by about 20,600. And so as we see that there is a decline taking place, this may mean that the pricing could either remain steady, or it could reduce, or it could increase. But if we look at the months prior as we head into the fall months, it looks like we are seeing that the prices are going down. And this just means that it may be more advantageous if you are a buyer. And as a seller, it may mean that you would have to adjust your price accordingly. But we don't know. And though it may seem that it would be more favorable for a buyer and less favorable for a seller, we just won't have an idea. And so that's why I say, don't wait for the perfect price. Just take action wherever you are, and hopefully you will accomplish what you set out to do. And now if we look at the month supply of homes, we could see that in the month of September, it stood around 3.7 month supply, which was a decline from the previous year by 15.9%. And with this decline, we can see that the inventory is shrinking in New York, which just means that we are still in a seller's market. The month prior in August, it was a little higher. And so with this decline, it just means that if you are a buyer, you are going to have more competition as there are less homes, but still more buyers. And as a seller, this may mean that your home may sell at or above what you put it on the market for, and within a quicker period of time. Now, as we look at interest rates, thanks to the Federal Reserve making rate cuts, most lenders have reduced the amount that they charge for a loan. And this has been advantageous for those that are applying for a loan and has increased the amount of individuals that have applied, because we could see that for most loan products, it has reduced the rate by over 1%. If we look at a 30-year fixed as of October 1st, we could see that it stood around 6.20%, which was a decrease from the previous month by 0.23%. If we look at a 30-year FHA, it stood around 5.75%, and that is a decline by about 0.07% from the previous month. And if we look at a 30-year VA, it stood around 5.77%, which was a 0.06% drop from the previous month. And as interest rates may continue to decline, this may be the missing piece that can invigorate the entire real estate market. Now, to wrap things up, as we look at the housing market for the month of September, I hope that with everything that I have shared, it has been beneficial for you so that you can make the best decision and have the best outcome for the months ahead. And if you would like to have further guidance along the way, feel free to contact me if you're intending to buy, sell, or you would just like to get an idea of what's happening in your area. So with that, have a great October.